Hey, I'm Matt, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Bosch BSG8PRO1GB. So now to the exciting part, what do you get in the box? Now there's quite a few different nozzles with this vacuum, and actually in the demos we'll try and do as many as possible, but with a total of 5 it might take us a while. Let's start with the most exciting looking one, your Turbo Universal one. Now this one is a pretty nifty machine. It's mainly to be used on carpets, probably for your pet hairs or really dusty areas. It has a dial on the front which you can change depending on the length of your carpets, and a spiral brush at the bottom. It's the biggest one, and it adapts really straightforward onto the vacuum. The next one is your standard adapter. You've probably seen it or something very similar on the front of most of the Hoovers you currently have. So switch on the front to swap it between hard floor and carpets or soft furniture floor. Bottom, pretty standard, does a good job. The next one you have is your furniture brush. It's a bit smaller, with the small fabric at the bottom, because I'll probably be using this one more for the sofas behind me here. Make sure they're spotless for when the parents visit. Next up, you have your hardwood floor adapter. This one, what I'll be probably using on these wooden floors later, has big brushes at the bottom to make sure you're sweeping as you go in, and obviously suction to make sure the dust is taken in by the actual vacuum itself. And finally, this beauty, the long nozzle beast that attaches to the vacuum for those hard to reach areas, getting rid of the cobwebs from the ceiling or back corners of your cupboards or whatever else you might use it for. They're all different adapters. You also get 2 dust bags included in the box when you buy it. This one does take bags, but it does have a nifty light at the front, which obviously is at the moment where you need to actually change the bags. It lets you know all that information so you don't have any explosions down there. Alright then, next up we'll be looking at a demo. Right, so next up we're going to look at how you actually put the thing together. That's really straightforward, if I'm completely honest with you, and even I can do it. The first thing you do is to attach this fabric nozzle straight into the Hoover. As such, sturdy, no problem. Next up, you get the end of the nozzle, and you'll connect this part of the nozzle into the metal one. Now, it does align with 2 grooves, not difficult whatsoever. Give it a push, and you're done. Okay, next up, you attach whatever nozzle at the end you want to use. We're going to be using the one for the soft furnishings, so I'm just going to connect that straight onto the front, as so. The good thing about this vacuum is that it comes preloaded with your dust bag. You don't have to worry about that on your first outing. But if you do want to double check it, you just pull underneath the thing and in there, ready, set to go. Then pull the plug adapter out and give it a plug in, and then we'll turn it straight on. Okay, so let's turn this bad boy on and see how good it goes with some salt I've already prepared onto the sofa previously. Turn it on, so you press the on button, and make sure the turbo adjuster is exactly where you want it, depending on how clean or dirty your house is. With the soft furnishing nozzle already in place, you can go over the salt with one go, and just see how much effort it takes to get rid of this. So as you can see, that's left the sofa in exactly, well, a cleaner state than previously, and there's no salt left on there. Pretty good result, I'd say. Next, let's try the hardwood nozzle or adapter, which I've already put on at the bottom of the vacuum anyway. So let's turn it on and see how quick this salt gets gone. Yep, no salt left there, excellent. Last but not least, we've got the Turbo Universal adapter, which I'm going to be using on the stairs today, with again some salt I've already put down there. Right, so overall I would give this vacuum a 5-star, big thumbs up, and a 10 out of 10. It does exactly what you want a Hoover to do. It has all the different adjustments that you possibly need. And you know what? It just gets the job done as well as looking good while doing it. The one drawback, I suppose, that would put, I'm guessing, a lot of people off is the price. Around the £300 mark is a large investment, I suppose, for a vacuum of its size. However, in my opinion, it's completely worth the pennies. So yeah, go out and get the Bosch.